The second best thing about strip clubs, the bathrooms. You meet a lot of crazy people. Like, okay, maybe not crazy, but like it be hella shit going on in the bathrooms. Like aesthetics wise, it's like you never know. A dancer might be going in there to, pap her little pissy pussy. I don't fucking know. But I met some really good people in strip club bathrooms. Follow the truth.
What the fuck is up? Back at it again with my special guest, Miss Honey.
Why I gotta be special? I mean, well, I am special, so that works out.
Just a little bit.
Back at it again is crazy.
Back at it again.
How does this feel? And then now the roles are switched, so it's like...
I know, that's interesting.
I don't know, I'm a little nervous.
And I'm a whole year into mine, and we just now getting here.
Okay, all right, the shot, just put the gun down. But everybody pull their guns out and put them on the table. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Now I'm really nervous.
Now you're nervous? Don't be nervous.
I'm really...
Yours was petty. Mine isn't petty.
Okay, we're not going to do that because I needed you. Like, you showed up for me when I really needed you because somebody, grandpa, flaked on me. You don't remember that whole story? Yeah, anyway, don't do that to me.
Yeah, no.
Don't do that.
But we're here now.
We are, a whole year later. We saving, we can start off Women's Month like this. With me. Well, no, that won't work.
Is that March?
Yeah, March is Women's History Month.
Oh, I didn't even know that. So I should get a whole bunch of women this month.
I'm trying to, be legendary.
A bunch of dudes this month.
Oh.
I have to back that up.
Pause.
We'll see.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Timing is everything.
No. So tell us about yourself. Who are you? Who is Honey?
I don't know this year, like this 2025 has been like, so I don't know. This year, I'm Honey. If you know me, you know. I've been cool. I've been real low key lately. I started a new job. So I kind of had to leave the nonprofit behind. I am sitting here in front of you probably like at the peak of seasonal depression and like coming back like, okay, I'm ready to fight again. So I'm like trying to find this medium of getting creative again. So you picked a great time to like have me outside. But I'm a mom. I want people to take me serious. So I'm trying to like make sure like if people know, they know, like I don't want to, it's no fluff about me. I'm regular. I'm hella regular. I'm hella normal. I don't even know how I got here. Like, how did I get chose to come and do an interview? Like, so.
Because everybody has a story to tell. And
everybody does.
A pretty unique story.
Clock it.
Where'd you grow up?
Huh?
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from San Francisco.
San Francisco?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
What part?
I'm a real city girl. I'm neutral. I don't claim none of that stuff. I'm from the suburbs of San Francisco.
The Richmond district.
Where the sun sets, that sounds practical. No, I grew up in the back of
one of them places.
Yeah, I grew up in the back street somewhere. I grew up behind a hill where this school is that a lot of kids went to. Me, even myself. Yeah.
Even myself.
Yeah. I'm from San Bruno. The street, not the city.
So you went to Burton.
Yeah, how'd you know? I'm a Puma forever. Yeah, I'm a Puma forever.
I was putting everything together, piecing it together.
Yeah, see, I'm glad. But you wouldn't know that if you didn't have like the city, you know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't know. So yeah.
And I didn't know that, by the way.
For real? That's a new one?
Yeah, I just
Oh yeah, well, facts about me. If you know, shout out class of 2006, I might have just gave my age up right there. I think my class are you counting on your fingers? Is you cool? What are you doing? Like, what kind of education you get from SFUSD? Hold on. I still use my fingers too. What you trying to do? The math?
I didn't go to Unified San Francisco's districts.
Oh, you was in a different Unified?
Yeah, I was DPS, Denver Public Schools.
Oh, you special. Okay. That climate is different in Denver.
Yeah, I didn't notice it until I started going back. Like after not being there for a while and then go back.
Like it's a thing.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Yeah, no.
Why?
I went. The one time that I visited Denver, it was for SneakerCon. So, and then I tried to like go and figure out what nightlife was like in Denver. And
Couldn't breathe.
your guys, I couldn't breathe, but also like y'all strippers only show their titties in Denver.
You probably went to Shotgun Willie's.
You know, I would have to look back in the memories. I probably was. I don't know. That
I
sounds
think
crazy.
they only show that there. There's some other ones.
I gotta go. I had to go
wherever John
hardcore.
Moran was. I don't know where that is. Like,
Yeah, I don't know where
why
he was at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a different kind of. Hey, where were you? John? Let us
Put us on.
we wasn't there.
I know
We didn't see that one.
PTs. Our shit, nah, like when we turned 18 in high school, we used to go to Saturdays. If anybody from Denver know about Saturdays, you
What
know
is
about
that? What
Saturdays.
happens?
Saturdays was not the best representation of strippers and strip clubs.
Oh,
Had you
okay.
been there, have you been to a strip club for real and then went to Saturdays?
You would be like, what is
"Nigga,
this?"
What the fuck? They got bullet holes and
Tutu
cuts
wounds.
and yeah.
Well, that's a lot of the Bay bitches. I mean, sorry. Can I cuss on here?
You can.
Oh, oops. I don't even want to. I mean, if you know, you know. If you ain't never been to a warehouse party and they was stripping in there with the poles, then you really, really haven't lived your life.
Yeah,
You been to one
Saturdays
of
was
them?
different though.
Oh, okay. You have to run up out that
Baby
motherfucker.
dope fiends and everything.
Okay, yeah, no,
But
that-
me and my cousin had two little specific ones that was
Like they was working
Yeah.
with something.
And
Wait,
then,
so you was spending?
side story.
Oh God.
So we go to school with this nigga. So we in there. My cousin
Sideways.
loved the bitch. Like he
What you mean he loved her?
he
Like
wasn't like in love. He,
like tricky balls? Like throwing?
I mean, we was in high school. We didn't have trick money. But,
So what,
you
like
know,
lunch money?
We would we
Okay,
would give him
okay.
some few dollars. We had jobs and shit. So
Okay.
we'd give him a few dollars.
Okay.
But this one he was fascinated with, should I say?
What she look like?
She was pretty for sure.
In the face?
Yeah.
Did she have a bullet
She
wound?
had a she had a cool little body. The one I was on too, she was saucy. But she was cool and she was dancing like she actually knew how to
Like
be
she was a
stripper.
pole dancer?
Yeah, like she would do her shit up there.
So she was a pole star.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
She could shake that shit a little bit.
All right.
But so we was frequent there. We would pop up every now and
You had a
again.
VIP card? Like how did that
We
work?
wasn't doing all that.
Oh,
We didn't have money for that.
Okay.
But we was frequent there. And then one day we see one of the niggas we go to school with outside. So we start talking to him. And the nigga was there to pick her up.
So like that was her P type shit.
Something like that. I
do you
wouldn't call
mean?
him that, but yeah, something like that. So then we start backtracking conversations with this nigga. And he like, yeah, my bitch paid for this and this and this. Give me my goddamn money back.
So you was paying for his lifestyle.
He was paying for his lifestyle. I didn't pay her. I was probably paying for another nigga lifestyle, and I never figured it out.
Oh, this
so
was your
I don't even
cousin.
care.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
The one I was
let me
on
break it
was
up.
different. We was,
Well, what made her different?
She was.
She
I
didn't
see
have
no nigga
somebody.
with her. But yeah, she
You
threw
still
us
had
through
some
one.
hope.
Yeah,
You
you
still
know.
had some hope.
And
And
then
these is Denver bitches.
Yeah.
Okay,
For sure.
all right,
I don't know
no.
if they was like born and raised in Denver, but that's
okay.
where they was at when I knew them.
All right. There
But
ain't
yeah,
nothing wrong with
that
it.
was one of them moments that was like, yeah, I think I'm not fucking with the strip club no more.
Ever?
I've been, but it ain't just. I'm not about to go trick off.
Strip clubs are good for two things. You ready for them?
I'm ready.
Number one, chicken wings. For sure.
They didn't have food at the strip club. That's down south. Do they got that here?
I mean, I
think
was
I've been to
at,
the strip
I
club
love
like once out
Vanity
here.
chicken wings. Like I loved Vanity chicken wings. Shout out to Vanity in the city on Broadway. You never went to. You don't be outside. I be outside.
don't.
I was doing too much.
I think I've been to one strip club in California. Period.
Where
Couldn't tell you. Me and my cousin.
was it? A titty bar?
No, they was showing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
We was young niggas. That was just our way of trying to bond and build a cousin relationship. So we slid to
Bonding in a strip club is great. I like bonding in a strip club.
slid there, and wasn't the best representation.
So you've never been to the Gold Club in the city? So they had a $5 brunch lunch special. So for $5 you could get breasts and breasts. You get what I'm saying? And the day shift hoes was different than the night shift hoes. But I've noticed, like, and this may be telling of me, but there's a lot of business deals going on in the strip club at that hour for lunch. Like, I would just grab my plate, sit back, and just watch the environment. You feel me? Then I would get, wipe up, make sure there wasn't no chicken nowhere, and then go partake. But I'm like, wow, it's people in suits in this bitch. Like, they really come and handle business in the strip club.
Yeah.
That's how I knew. Like, okay, I'm shit. Took the idea. Like,
And you know what? Back then is what I noticed, especially out here, because it's rich people and all that, but they don't look rich, but you can tell. So the women could tell that we probably didn't have no money because we didn't get offered too many
they didn't
private
ask
dances.
you for shit, huh?
Yeah, they kind of walked
They didn't
by
ask you
us.
for nothing.
They could tell, but
Yeah. I to each his own. Because you wouldn't think that a female would come in there ready to throw money, but I, gave you the extra change that I got back from the front.
the two best strip clubs.
That you've ever been to?
Yeah, one was in Miami.
Tell me.
Where did we go in Miami? I can't even remember.
Oh my God, you're not doing a good job at this.
I'm not. That shit really don't appeal to me.
What, titties?
No.
Or
the
strip clubs? Okay.
It's just kind of like, all right, I could watch this on YouTube. But, or Instagram.
It's free on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's free. It's hella free on
I can throw the
Instagram.
money and then.
And then cut it, bounce right off. Just
Exactly. And I still keep it.
Yeah, I like that. I
So
like
one
that
in
idea.
Miami was lit. We had went out there for my sister's birthday. That was that was lit. And then surprisingly, Milwaukee. I went to a strip club in Milwaukee. Some like the Bay Area, probably compared to a Pink Diamond.
It ain't nothing compared to Pink Diamond. I swear to
never
God, you
been,
better not
but
ever do that. Okay, like if
Assume.
this is, I love San Francisco, California with all my motherfucking heart. But I promise you, if you went to Pink Diamond,
You may be entitled to substantial compensation.
like, it had to be something in the fucking air in there, because I'm telling you, that place was not real. It
was
wasn't
not
real.
real.
It was not real. I kid you not, it was not real.
Well, yeah, I never been, but
Yeah.
I guess I could only imagine.
The second best thing about strip clubs, the bathrooms. You meet a lot of crazy people. Like, okay, maybe not crazy, but like, it be hella shit going on in the bathrooms. Like, aesthetics wise, it's like, you never know. A dancer might be going in there to, pap her little pissy pussy. I don't fucking know. But I met some really good people in strip club bathrooms. Like, I made friends with a really good stripper. Shout out to Tori. I met her in Miami at King of Diamonds in the bathroom. I follow her to this day. She bad as fuck to me. Like, I loved her set and I loved her in the bathroom. She was great. Yeah. So chicken wings in the bathroom.
Number 8, and I don't go to. Yeah, I don't think I needed to go to the bathroom in the strip club. And I'm definitely not having no conversation with no nigga in the bathroom. So
Maybe it is different, I guess. And then they be giving you the little. It's all right, whatever. Just.
But
fine.
the most creative strip club I've ever seen.
creative.
Remember when we was on Clubhouse?
Okay.
When Clubhouse was like a thing. It's actually still a thing. People really still fuck with Clubhouse stuff.
No, I don't. I haven't logged on.
We don't. I think the Bay kind of came and went with that shit.
Yeah.
But Clubhouse still kind of be popping.
Do you remember the moan rooms? Oh no.
No.
You didn't go in none of
those?
those?
Outside activity of Clubhouse.
No,
That was
that
an inside.
is you cool?
was
Yeah,
an
see.
inside.
Hold on.
Like, that's the
I think
streets.
my guilt is like setting in right now. This might have to edit that. What?
That's the streets. I was in the house. You feel me? Like,
There
I was
were
in the
moan
subtle
rooms on Clubhouse.
I was in the subtle rooms.
Oh,
Our rooms.
yeah.
Yeah, I only
Yeah,
fucked with
I'm
y'all when
cool.
I was in Clubhouse.
Everybody always says that. And I honestly, Clubhouse started my podcast. Like, that was the whole reason why Honey's PSA started, because I was like, you should do this. Like, and I'm like, okay. And then Fat believed in me, and I was just like, okay, sure, let's just do it for fun. And then here we are, years later. I don't even remember what was that? Pandemic.
Pandemic. For
Pandemic,
sure.
for
That
sure.
shit to do. Just sitting on the
Pandemic.
phone.
Pandemic brought out a lot of characters. Sitting in the house, bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored. I'm going to hop on Clubhouse. We had night shift.
Yeah.
We had day
Shifts
shift.
and turns. Remember Carrie Hilson came in one time? Yeah, and we was getting connection. We was connected.
We did. We did a lot of building connections. Man, that was a lot of.
I still follow people on Instagram from Clubhouse, and I'm like, who the fuck? Like, how do I know this
know
person?
you? Yeah,
And
same.
then,
Same.
Clubhouse. But yeah, so Wiz Khalifa had a strip club on Clubhouse.
Did he?
So he would have the girls change their profile pictures to different pictures, and niggas would cash Apple money. I said, this is the most creative shit I've ever seen. This is ridiculous.
Okay, so where was I at for that shit? And why?
Yeah, I don't.
I got cleats in the
I
closet.
think I just kind of popped in the room just on some bullshit, and I
Wiz
said, get the fuck
Khalifa
out of here.
had.
This
Okay,
is
that's
crazy.
smart. So then,
Yeah,
how you
no, it
get
was
that
lit.
cash? Oh, like because that cash app would
They
be like
put
in
their
their
Cash App
bio.
on the shit.
Wow, that's innovative. I'm gonna have to bring that to Spaces.
That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, so Spaces on Twitter, on X. But we're not promoting them people. Yeah, it's kind of like the new age. Like, well, that's where we all went and migrated to. It's not the non-gentrified version. You don't have to not have an Android. You can just get on there. You remember we used to sell fucking invites? Be like, yeah, you want to come fuck with us? Yeah, we got these invites for you. A hot little $100. Come in.
The
Come on.
invites. That was crazy.
Yeah,
that was a good marketing scheme though.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Almost, yeah.
To
that
make
was
it
crazy.
seem like it was bigger than what it was.
Yeah.
Which
I mean,
you could have made some real good connections if you utilized it right.
do you remember we used to have, like Clubhouse was a different time because I feel like we had an opportunity to go in and learn about investment. This is when them Forex traders was busy trying to corrupt our lives and shit. You know, like we had hella shit going. We had reading clubs. We had book clubs. It was just a lot of different shit going on. Yeah. It was a lot, but they did have moan rooms though. And I'm okay. Well, maybe I should just stop talking about it because you just keep shaking your head. Yeah, we might have popped in every once in a while. Like you could go in a room in the morning, get your lunch money, and head out. Like that's how crazy it was. Yeah, it was going. It was going. It was
so
going.
they used to pay for the mom rooms.
Kinda. Yes. Short answer. Yes. Short answer. Yes. They was being freaky frogs before being freaky frogs was a thing.
Right.
Yeah, like that was like, whoa, why am I here? Don't ever try to just click around and be like, oh yeah, it's just a normal room. No, they was moaning in that motherfucker for money.
It's crazy work.
New age pimping.
Anyways.
Yep, sorry.
So, childhood.
Okay, what about it?
How was your childhood? You grew up in a 2-parent house?
It was very, to be honest, at once upon a time it was, but it wasn't healthy. Like, if I could be vulnerable with you for a minute, and if my family watches this, y'all know what the fuck we had going on. But we gotta live in our truth. You know what I'm saying? Holla. You see what I did there? Anyway, I laugh at a lot of my pain if you can't tell. But my dad was very abusive to my mom, so like it got rocky. Like, you know how they say mama's boy, daddy's girl. Like I was a real daddy's girl and I didn't really understand what was going on. I'm just like, well, damn, my mama probably is out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but how do you like come to that conclusion? But childhood as far as I can remember, I had some really good people. My uncle who raised me, my grandmother that raised me, if it wasn't for them two on top of my mom, like, it's hard to not pay homage to the people, your creators, but it's just like I made my own family. So it was more so school was my outlet. Like growing up for me, I was the kid that during middle school summer breaks, I'm going to Hercules for the summer. Like I'm not staying in the city because my mom wanted to go be young and turn. You know what I'm saying? Because I think for her, she had me when she was 38, I believe. So, like, imagine that, like, me right now trying to raise it, you know? Like, I don't know. So,
was she still trying to be outside at 38?
My mama still be trying to be outside. But let's just be specific, in the casino. Like, she's really, she's fitting the mold of a Filipino mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my kids out the house.
Let me city nights on you.
Nah. Not like young and turn like that. But I mean, she was, you know, OG in the disco type shit. But for the most part, like that was like, come on now. Like, I don't know how that worked out. But if my childhood is triggering for me only because it's just like when you think about certain things that happened to you as a kid, I'm just grateful that I got through it. Like, it probably wasn't as crazy. And I'm like, I'm not going to say like I was ever homeless. Well, I ran away, you know, like it's just a lot of shit that made me realize like the foundation of what you feel is home is what you make it, you know? So, and then just, I don't know. Like, as far as I can remember that I've processed, like, you know, you just process it and you store it away somewhere in your brain. I can only remember bad things right now. Like, I can only remember bad things and like the trauma and shit like that. Like, that's all I can remember. Like, do I remember the Disneyland trip? Sure. But was there an argument shortly after? Probably, you know? So I think, I don't know. It wasn't that it was practical. I wasn't saying like there was no silver spoon. It was like everybody for themselves type situation. Like, I don't think in the most drama things, as soon as I was ready to work, I was working. Like, I started working when I was, yeah, like I was working when I was 11, lying saying I was 13 to get the jobs, like, you know. And we was forging papers before we was forging papers, allegedly. But yeah, shout out to the people that fixed my birth certificate, because that's how I got that Maip job. And once I figured out what feeling like getting my own money felt like I wasn't getting, this is when bus was 35 cents. So my grandmother used to really leave 35 cents on the dishwasher with my fried rice for breakfast and be like, go to school. I would take the 35 cent, eat my food, and then I would just not go to school. I was just running the streets for real. Like, I would go to school just to cut. Yeah, I was lunchtime. I was out of there. I was walking back down the hill, and the bad part about it is that we lived right behind the hill, so my house was kind of like the kicking spot for everybody else that wanted to come and, like, you know, fuck around. So whatever. And then we found Hunter's Point, and then it was like, oh, nice. No, it's not. What's this big yellow thing here? Oh, that's pretty. And then you go a little bit down, and then you was like, oh wow, they live different over here. And then, oh wow, you ever been to a candy house?
You got some orange juice?
Yeah, should be some over there. Hey, Drew, isn't your interview today, baby?
Yeah, not till 4 though.
You gonna do good. Hey, did you hear? Girl, we about to get us a white neighbor.
I ain't never seen no white people in the jungles. You know Jamil be lying.
No, they do exist.
It's very alluring. I kid you not. They got nachos. They had, you feel me? Like, it was very alluring.
I lived in Shoreview.
Oh, did you?
2 candy houses.
Yeah, there you go. Shout them out. These kids will never know nothing about a fucking candy house.
Ices. Well, I wasn't fucking with no ices. I was I was an adult by the time I was going to the candy.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, you didn't get to enjoy an icy?
Yeah, I wasn't fucking with the ices, but definitely slide in there, get some essentials, some chips, some
That
nachos,
was a very
sometimes it'd be whole ass plates,
convenient.
chicken plates.
Hell yeah. What are you talking about? They
Turned up.
that was selling plates before selling plates was a thing in the candy house. What are you
Facts.
talking about? You could call in 15 minutes before and them chicken wings and them cheese fries would be ready at the. I might be giving it up because nobody should know where I was hanging out at, but if you know, you know. There was one particular candy house that, you know, shaped the being of my life. Like, I shouts out to that candy house. And if you tried to steal from that motherfucker, everybody knew you was trying to steal, and they put your picture up and shit. Like, it got many. It got many. You just wouldn't do that though.
Right.
Yeah, you just wouldn't do that. You wouldn't want to do that to yourself. But
Shout out to the candy houses.
shouts out to the candy houses. Made a way without making a way. And when I think about like the concept of it now, they probably was just using their EBT.
I was
You
just
feel what I'm
thinking that, but I
saying?
didn't
Like
say
the
it.
politics of the shit. Like they probably just was using their EBT and then just it was
Stock it up and-
the right way to flip the EBT money. Like, it's not a bad idea. These hoes still doing it now.
Because you're actually flipping it
You're
instead of
flipping
selling
it.
the EBT,
Exactly.
and then
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Makes a lot of sense.
That's great business right there. Great business.
But that's what I say about our people.
Can I say that?
We have very strategic ways of running businesses without
Hell,
running
motherfucking
businesses.
yeah, say that.
We can
and they
do
don't
this
even
shit.
know, right?
We just don't want to pay
up.
nobody else to do it.
Wake the fuck up. You guys are businessmen and women. Please
Yeah.
wake the fuck up.
We can definitely
know?
do this shit
You
the right
know?
way, but
I'm
nobody
telling
wants to
you.
pay all the taxes and fees and all. Like, shit.
Nobody ever wants to do the paperwork.
Yeah, nobody wants to do the legwork. They
Nobody
just
ever
want to
wants
do
to do
the
paperwork.
profit.
They just want to do that part.
Let's
man.
get to the profit.
Every time.
Yeah.
And they don't know. Because during the pandemic, if I have to say, a lot of businesses came up because a lot of business opportunities that were funded by things came up. And so everybody wanted to be an entrepreneur. So for the entrepreneurs that was in the game, you use that as a stepping stool to get your business.
Shout out to the ones that's still surviving. Because a lot of people.
Please shop at Two Traffic Collective. So the reason I finesse life in numbers, if you knew how to flip it, then you can make it legit. I am a perfect example of that. I don't think I put that in my intro, but yeah, I'm a coin rotation specialist. Yeah, put that in there.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, shouts out to them. But then businesses, they only flourish because, the concept was there. You go, you buy things, you resell them for a higher profit. You gain that and you're supposed to do it again, But they fell off somewhere and then they stopped doing it again. And then, it just got sticky outside. I don't know. It got sticky outside.
Indeed it did.
Follow the truth.